high-pitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. I take the ride. Coffee steam, a morning rush. City horns, the engines crush. Fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush. Waves crash, the ocean sings. Freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. Oh, we've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
Do we have early birds here tonight? Welcome, Canadian Bob. Welcome, Andy, Gunnar, Charles. What's up?
Hey, you got it before I do. I was going to say that. Thank you, everyone, for showing up tonight. Appreciate it. Charles is going to be on the show. Let us know. Bobby will send you a link.
Yeah, I just sent you the link.
Or send Maria a link too.
Uh,
So,
no, Maria missed it last week.
yeah, she's probably busy. Andy, it's nice to see you here. Glad you made it tonight. Thank you. I know
All right.
gotta take
So,
some medication.
your birthday was Wednesday. It's going to be
It's
Wednesday.
gonna be Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday next week.
You want me to look up on your birthday on the moment that you pop into the world. Is that what I'm getting
Yep.
from you?
Yeah.
So, and we're in U.S. events just a day after President JFK or John F. Kennedy was inaugurated, all 10 of his confirmed cabinet members were sworn into office at the White House. His first executive order is to expand the food distribution to needy families, and he later addressed the DNC where John M. Bailey was presented as the new party chairman. And royal and military events, the Santa Maria hijacking in Portugal, led by the Portuguese rebels, led by Henry Montegapiero, hijacked the cruise ship Santa Maria in the Caribbean to protest the regime of Antonio de Olivia Cesar. The USS George Washington completed its first 66 submerged deterrent patrol carrying 16 cruise missiles. In Soviet relations, Soviet leader Nakyur Khrushchev met with U.S. ambassador to suggest a desire to ease Cold War tensions. In culture and media, in music history, Dale Shannon recorded his hit single "Runaway" at Bell Sound Studios in New York City. For the first time, the inaugural festivities were broadcasted on color television by NBC. KIFI in Idaho Falls, Iowa began its official broadcast, and the first station of Argentina's premier folk music festival, the Cosmic Festival, again, that's in Argentina. And to them kicked the bucket. Blaise Cendaros, the Swiss-born Swedish novelist and poet, died at 73. And John Joseph Becker, the American composer, conductor, passed away a day before his 75th birthday.
Okay, that's a lot, man. Now the
So,
number one song that was on the records is Elvis Presley, rather. Elvis Presley, and it was "Are You Watching Tonight?" That was the top song for January of 1961. Now, the other one that was interesting was what are the songs played, or what was the most played song in 1961? And the most played song was "Tossin' and Turnin' by Bobby Lewis. I don't even know who that is.
alright.
Um, and then number two
Well,
was, hold on, Bobby, let me hear this. I need to hear yours. Hold on. Number two was "Runaway" by Del Shannon. I know that name. "The Blue Moon" by the Marshalls. I know that name. "Run Around" by Dion. "Run Around Sue" by Dion. I know that name. "A Quarter to Three" U.S. Bond. I never heard of that one. We gotta check that one out.
yeah, so Gemini has it, according to Billboard Hot 100, was Wonderland by Night by Burt Camper and his orchestra. You did mention about Runaway by Del Shannon. According to Cashbox Charts, it was an instrumental Exodus by Fair Night in Tessier.
All right.
Any further than that, Ronald, that you want me to ask Gemini?
Whatever you can think of. What can you think of? Here's,
I thought you had something.
well, here's something else. AI overview of this comment here. This question: what is the personality of someone born on January 21st? Doesn't matter what year. All right. So let's see what yours says. Here's what mine says. People born on January 21st are typically Aquarius. Thank you. Known as independent, humanitarian, and innovative individuals who are progressive and dislike limitations. That's true. Often appearing eccentric or aloof, but driven to make large scale positive changes like getting a house in the middle of the desert and being in a lot of debt for the next 3 years. But anyway, and fight for causes. No, I don't do that. But well, at least not physically. I don't go out and march or protest. With potential struggles involving emotional expression and being overly stubborn. Now, I am overly stubborn, and I do have some struggles with involving emotional expression. Yep.
All
All
right.
right. So they are curious, love intellectual conversations, and can be magnetic, though sometimes perceived as detached, balancing a cool exterior with a generous heart. And there you guys go.
Okay.
So,
So Notable individuals born the same day as you is Kevin Kramer, an American politician currently serving as the junior senator from North Dakota. And then you have Graham McTavish, a Scottish actor for his roles as Dolan in the Hobbit trilogy, and Douglas McKenzie in the television series Outlander. Then you have Steve Baida, American politician who served in the Michigan State Senate and the Michigan House of Representatives. Now you share the same birthday as Jack Nicklaus, who is a legendary PGA champion golfer, Gina Davis, an American award-winning actress, Hakeem Olajuwon, an NBA Hall of Fame center, and Emma Bunton, an English singer known as Baby Spice of the Spice Girls. So I hope Ryan got everything that I said.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was listening. Where's Charles? Where's Maria?
I don't know.
So look at my drink, Bobby. Look at my drink I got.
Oh, nice.
Ice. Sparkling ice. But ice because of what's going on, ice.
Oh my gosh, that is absolutely.
That's a bad joke, Bobby. That's a bad joke.
I know. Don't do that again. Don't do that.
Sugar-free fruit punch.
Yeah, Charles. Check Messenger for if you want to be on the show.
Oh, I heard there was something that was shared on the YouTube channel I was watching. Oh no, Andy shared it on Mixler, rather. Excuse me. And it was about Willow River in Minnesota. There were two huge explosions. Don't know clue what that was.
Okay, Charles coming in a bit. Okay.
All right. Yeah, and then find out where Maria is. So you guys, if you want to tune in tomorrow, right here, when Bobby does the revisited show of Secret Chronicles Paranormal Historians.
Oh yeah. That's it.
And he'll be running through that. You should make a little banner for that, Bobby, and advertise.
Yeah. You also
You can use same one, just scroll across. You can use same banner for the show, and then scroll along the bottom of it saying, "Hey, special show on Saturdays at what do you say, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central." And it will be going through the whole show series between when they started to present day. Okay? And so even when he gets caught up to the regular show, then he'll just show the current Thursday or the current Tuesday show on Saturday as a revisited show. So in case you miss it, you always get to see it replayed, which is nice. And I like watching the first one, and I thought it was pretty incredible. I remembered it. Yeah. That'll be right here on Digital, yeah. So that's just a little way to get some more watchers, and maybe somebody can't watch on Tuesday night. Maybe they're working or something, And so this is a way that they can actually watch and then contact Anthony and Jenny and or Tim and find out what they need to do to get on the show, maybe.
Okay.
And then Bobby has another announcement about Third Eye Live on Mixler.
As we get Charles up in here, what's
hey,
up,
Charles?
So
hey, there's a watchdog behind you.
Yeah.
I don't see him.
No, he's
and there was a big dog that went to safely.
He'll be over there in a minute.
I went to safely today. There was a big dog in the back seat of the car. The guy had all the windows down so it didn't get too hot or nothing. And every time he tries to get into the truck, that big dog is going to take your arm off,
There we go.
This guy was huge. He was barking at me like crazy. I got too close to the truck and I was walking past it. And I just talked to him like, dude, the person, I said, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? And he looked at me for a second like, he's talking to me. What? And he just kept on barking.
No,
What's
that
funny is
fire.
when I learn their name, they don't know how I know their name. Like when I say their name, you know,
Yeah.
and they look, what? How do you know my name?
Yeah. So
Charles, what do you got for
about Third
1961?
Eye, okay, about Third Eye Live, we are already caught up with all editions of Third Eye Live. So Third Eye Live on Mixler. You see, when Brian does his Third Eye on Wednesdays at 8, 7 Central on his YouTube, the following day in the afternoons, we're going to have it on the Mixler side at noon every Thursday.
So it'll be like when we replay Joey and Medina on Wednesday night. Okay.
Yes. So on Mixler, we have the Positive Podcast on Tuesdays at 8 at 10, 9 Central. Into the Outer Realms Revisited with Joey Medina also at 10, 9 Central. But Third Eye Live audio version on Mixler will be played every Thursday at 1 p.m. noon Central. And he said it
All
doesn't
right.
matter, and how do you get it? Just play it. That was the agreement.
Yeah. And so if you want to know what some of those shows are about, of course, you can check out their YouTube channel and watch it live, or you can catch up on it and kind of learn a little bit what they talk about and figure out, do I want to watch a 2 hour show or something or whatever. And for Brian's case, he does sometimes 3 hour show.
He averages regularly about, I think as long as it was about 2.5.
Yeah. And
Out.
one time when he was on his one of his trips and he's in a hotel room, he said, I just popped in there to say hello, and then an hour later, he's still talking about this trip. That was funny. So, Charles, what did you find about 1961?
Oh, I was waiting for you guys to wind down. What did I, there it is. Birthday analysis for January 21st.
Yeah.
I thought I was confused there for a while. Okay.
Yeah, by the end of the year, you forget it.
You are a generous strategist, steady in feeling, sharp in action. Diplomatic showman. You smooth conflict, but enjoy being seen. You're a team player with flair. Your life path is a 2. Your birth number is a 3. You are cooperative and creative. Deeply feeling. Neptune in conjunct with the moon gives you strong empathy and imagination. Career turns ahead. Uranus in the 10th and Pluto in the 11th means surprising shifts and powerful group influence. For 2026, embracing the new chapter of self-discovery. Turning 66 is a significant milestone.
No, 65.
Okay, but you're starting into your 66 year, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'll be 65. 1961.
Okay. Oh, your birthday is 1961.
Yeah.
You're 60. Okay. Oh, damn it.
No, that's okay. No, that's fine. I
It's
mean, close.
probably pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, pretty close. Don't worry about it.
For 2026, a significant milestone, a time for reflection and a fresh start. This year, you'll have the opportunity to shed old patterns and embrace a new sense of purpose.
Oh,
Uncharted territory filled with exciting possibilities.
yeah,
Well, there you go.
yeah, I can see that.
It should be enough for
I think
anybody.
we got some exploring to do here in Arizona. That's what that means.
Well, hell yeah! You got a whole new territory to.
Yep.
And what's
Explore
up,
out there.
Esther?
Hello to Uner. She said that my reading that Dr. Rita gave me, I didn't get to see my card yesterday because for some reason the computer glitched out. And she said, Video, that was your card? And then she goes on and reads it and like, what was the card? I didn't see it. And it's okay though. I mean, she did a good reading for me. And then Uner said that my
I don't even go to
more
her
for her.
anymore, so no. Now she wants to be a bitch and try to manipulate networks. God forbid.
Well, don't worry about it, Bobby. And Esther's here. Hey, Esther.
I told you about
Esther,
Esther.
Esther could be a guest here.
Now we do have a jealous hubby.
Huh?
Now when you have a jealous hubby of hers.
Oh,
Yeah, there's all
jealous.
kinds of chicanery going on in here.
Well, I wanted to take a minute. I don't know how it is in Ohio there, Charles, but it seems kind of weird. I moved out of Minnesota and all hell breaks loose. It goes crazy. And I'm here.
I'm not going to blame that. I'm not going to blame that on you, Ron.
Thank you. But I
That's
would
a-
like to take a moment. Unar is up there in Minneapolis area, where all the craziness is. Hopefully she's safe. And Total Brian is in, where is he at? Oh, I
He's
can't
the-
remember now.
Somewhere in Wisconsin, right?
No, he's in Minnesota.
Oh, I thought he moved way
Maple
north.
Lake. No, not Maple Lake. Maple Grove. No, not Maple Grove.
I kind of forgot too.
He's on a lake. So you gotta.
Isn't that the land of 1,000 lakes?
Land of 10,000 lakes.
So that doesn't cut it down all that much, Ron. Just
Land of
'cause he's on a
10,000
lake.
lakes and a lot of crazy people from everywhere else.
No kidding.
But what I wanted to say is a little prayer for the people there and in any state or main main city, capital city of any state that's having these issues, with these paid protesters that are coming in there, destroying the town or city, whatever, just because they're getting paid, whatever they're getting. They're saying, people say, oh, no, I don't get paid. Oh, you're lying. You're going to be out here all night making all of this noise for nothing. Give me a break.
You can't,
Give me a break.
Ron. I don't think you can pay me enough to get me to
Exactly.
stand
Well, I don't know.
out in the
We're
cold all
out there in
night.
the middle of the winter. They're having a snowstorm there, Charles. I'm up
That's
there,
right.
I'm watching the weather. I'm thinking, wait a minute now. I'm at 70 degrees, sunny, nice and warm, no snow, and they're out there in the middle of the winter protesting in the street. And it's like, when do you guys go home? That was one thing that I really liked about that. 25 years, we didn't have, except for the George Floyd thing. But other than that, we didn't have any problem with protesting. Actually, George Floyd was mostly in the summertime anyway. But we didn't have any protesting in the wintertime because, well, everybody was too cold, and then they waited for a warmer day. But now it's like, no, we can do this. We just get more layers on. We just get more jackets. We get better clothes, whatever. And so whoever's paying them is saying, well, you got to buy my clothes, and I'll go ahead and go out there and protest for you. So that could be too, whoever is buying it. But, let's just take a moment and pray for the safety of, I know people in Minnesota, all right? So pray for them first, and if you're in a state that has a problem, pray for your state You know, Bobby, I know you have some issues down there. Maybe you don't know them at right now, but there's stuff going on there. And and the way that some of these people are treating these federal agents that are hired by President Trump, by the government, and they know, you know, if you're any kind of college educated person, you know that the state does not have the power to
Kill
defund a
you,
federal agent.
kill you, right, Ron? It's the state. That is the state's power. They can kill you. They're the only one that can get away with it and kill you.
Yeah,
Yes,
the federal agents are.
that is the ultimate rule of any government.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay?
anyway, let's just pray that they can come to a peaceful resolution before President Trump invokes
But
something that he.
usually they don't kill you for like calling them a pederast protector or giving you the finger. But I guess things are changing.
Yeah.
It's a new world out there.
But for the fraud, for the Somalian fraud, from what they found out, for that to go on for
I'm
so
still
many
looking.
years.
Do you know when those were prosecuted?
When what now?
That was mostly child care fraud and COVID fraud.
Right.
Do you remember when those were prosecuted?
No.
Those cases, like $245 million a case worth of cases,
I don't remember. No.
3 years ago,
Okay.
under President and Governor, under Joe
Governor Walz,
Biden and
Governor
Walsh.
Walz.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was the governor.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
they prosecuted the people that were indicted for the fraud.
So now, how did they get away with the current situation with all the daycare fraud and the food for kids fraud or whatever it's called?
They finally decided that they were going to make everything fraud. Since they had some that they
and now they still
prosecuted.
claim. Now they still claim. No, it's not fraud.
They sent their undercover reporter in to go to the doors of daycare centers and pound on the door and demand to come in. Now, I'm sorry. I don't have any small children. But I certainly hope if I did, that wouldn't be the way to do that.
Right.
Know?
Yeah.
And then say, well, if they didn't let me in, there must be nothing in there. They must have had something to hide. No, that's not exactly the way it works, dude.
It never was.
That's exactly what they did. They've admitted that they did it that way. And then they roll that up and say, well, we visited here and here and here, and we didn't see any children. Did you hang around till pickup time? Well, no. Somebody might have shot our ass.
Just about right.
Were you waiting there early in the morning when people were dropping? Oh, well, hell no.
They got there at lunchtime.
We got up there at 10 o'clock, pounded on the door. And then got the fuck out. And then we get that footage. Let's get the fuck out of here. There you go. You know, we got it split before the cops show up.
Yeah.
Who was the guy that used to do that all the time? He kind of retired. Do you remember?
I don't remember the name.
But you remember the guy. He would go in and he would go into Planned Parenthood and say, I need to have an abortion right away. But dude, I got bad news for you. But I need it right now.
I'm going to be right back.
All right. I was watching a Senate hearing, Charles, and it was quite comical.
Which
The
one?
one
They're
one
all
guy
comical.
one guy was asking a medical doctor. She sits on a panel or something in the Senate, and the guy asked her. It's on YouTube. You can see it yourself
Um,
on YouTube. But the funny thing about it is, the guy asked, "What is a woman?" Right? And then a
yeah.
woman asked the woman doctor, "What is a woman?" Now, what do we enter, Charles? They're female gender. That's what a woman is,
Hmm.
and they're different than men. Uh,
So I hear.
scientifically, scientifically, they're different. Okay, look at the science. But the
Mhm.
woman that was on the panel that was supposed to be a medical doctor
Mhm.
said that she didn't know how to answer
Uh,
that question. What?
Because she didn't know what language he was speaking.
I
I
don't
mean,
know if you've seen that.
obviously,
I don't know if you've seen that at all. Yeah.
that would be like someone would walk up to me, okay, who knew my hobbies and so forth, and said, "Charlie, what's a gun? You have 30 seconds." What am I going to tell him? What am I going to tell him about a gun?
A gun discharges.
There's like 50. What caliber is it? What's the muzzle
It
velocity?
discharges
Is it made out of steel or aluminum? Could it be made out of
steel.
carbon fiber? Could it be made out of plastic, wood? They have wooden guns.
Steel.
Yes, they do, and yes, they do. They do have wooden guns. You know,
But most of them are made out of steel. The ones that
and
shoot black powder.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Most on a women, most of them are this way. So, men, most of them are this way. But that's not everybody. That's not everybody.
But a man cannot get pregnant. You can't get pregnant, technically.
I hope not.
Okay? I can't get pregnant. Bobby can't get pregnant. D&D boy can't get pregnant.
If that's but this guy asking the question didn't ask that question.
No.
If you think that the only significant difference between men and women is women can get pregnant, that's pretty weak. That's a pretty narrow window to be looking at humanity through, right?
Well, that explains, number one, a female is the only one that can get pregnant, according to science. And the human race.
Ron. You're missing the whole point. It's not all about sex. Okay? People, the whole person is not their genitalia. Okay? If you're looking at the world through pencils or through eyeglasses that can only see genitalia, yes, it's either a man or a woman. But that's not the way
No.
that's not the way biology is.
Well, let me show you. I'll try to look it up.
Why? I'm sure he asked that question. It was probably Tommy Tullis.
Yeah, no, it was.
They have to have
The questioning actually looked like the questioning actually looked like a Saturday Night Live skit. That's what it really looked like.
Yes, exactly.
So I was kind of laughing at the whole thing, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I know what a woman is. I know what a guy is.
What was it? I was just watching today. Oh, they had they were questioning the new general that's going, our admiral that's taking over the South Atlantic, the Caribbean. The fleet. He's going to be taking over command of the fleet that's down there blowing up fishing boats, or drug runner boats, or docks or wherever. But, and I'm telling you, the questions they were asking him seemed pretty simple to me, but he didn't want to answer any of them.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's not my area of expertise. Okay.
That was his answer. That was his answer.
That
Huh?
was what the admiral was answering. I don't
Okay.
know. I'd have to ask a lawyer. Okay. That's what I like. That's what Patton said. You know? He said
Right.
that's when Eisenhower told Patton, going into Berlin, he said, I'll have to ask my lawyer. Then there was the other one was asking, you're stepping in to take command of the United States Army Cyber Command, you know, that protects us from the Soviet or Russian hackers or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guy says right there, well, I don't know anything about this cyber stuff. If you're the best he's got and you know nothing, what the hell are you wasting our time for coming before this committee? Because you don't know? Don't you have somebody that at least kind of knows what's going on? I was shocked, really, really shocked.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had hours and hours and hours and hours of more questions, but those were the two that kind of stuck with me. I saw those and I just couldn't subject myself to any more after that, because it was obvious that I was not going to get any real information, insight. They're just in fucking uniforms.
All right. The question was, can men get pregnant? That was the question, actually.
Well, the answer is generally no.
The lady, the woman that was Indian origin, Dr. Nisa Burma. Or Burma. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. In a spot during a hilarious, even they thought it was a comedy skit.
Uh-huh. Do you remember that? Do you remember that boxer in the Olympics, last Olympics? The female boxer that was supposedly a man that was kicking, that was busting through all records.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Knocking these girls out.
Yeah.
She could get pregnant.
Wait, she could?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not the one that was a man.
She was not a man.
There's no
She
way.
was not a man.
Oh, come on.
She was biologically and by appearance, she was a woman.
I don't think so.
Absolutely. That there was a ruling by the European Boxing Council that's not restricted like the Olympics is. I mean, they did a full-fledged physical examination, physical, chemical, genealogical examination. And she was fully capable of bearing a child.
Hmm. Well, that's plain weird. What do you ladies think?
Yes, it was weird. Yes, she's weird. She's one in 500 million. Okay?
Yeah.
Because she has some little gene flaw that gives her a higher testosterone level than yours or mine. And that's why she could kick everybody's ass.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
But she wasn't getting shot up. You know, it was natural.
Yeah. So I use my fancy camera here that I have.
Did you finally use it? What'd you use it for? What were you chasing?
I am right
Better
now.
get out there and chase that lizard.
I'm taking sunrise videos right now.
Oh, okay.
So over the ridge, when it comes up over the ridge, and it's kind of keeps getting earlier now, so I'm gonna have to wake up earlier every day. So, but
What do
I
those
was
what do those lizards eat?
what
You
now?
need to set a trap or or a feeding station. You know.
Yeah.
And then,
No. I put this one. I did put this uh shot outside. I actually put the camera outside this morning before sunrise, and it was 40 degrees out there this morning. It was kind of chilly.
yeah, it was
All right.
it's kind of chilly here this morning too.
Yeah. And
At
then I
4
warmed up
inches.
the
I shoveled 4 inches of fresh sunshine off my car so I could go to the doctor's.
Oh, thank you, mister. Yeah, and light changes color. I can make it blue. I can make it any color.
Oh,
Green is nice and easy on the eyes. I don't sit there and get blinded by it. So, but yeah, so as I'm waiting for the sunrise to happen, I'm taking a live video just a few minutes before it actually comes up. That I can get it at the first when it gets over the bridge, and then gets up high enough where it's not touching the horizon of the ridge above it. And what was weird was in that video when I share the video eventually when I get it reformatted to where Windows can actually play it. Then I'll try to show you something I see. It looks like a bird. It's flying back and forth along the edge of my property, and it's a small bird, or maybe not. It might be a little mourning dove type of thing. You know, that's who would be flying out there. You know, looking for whatever food or whatever. I don't know what these birds eat around here. I sure do got a lot of birds for nothing to eat here. And I think that's interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of somebody. Can't even get real viewers. Let's get some real viewers on Twitch, can we?
Huh?
Can't even get a real viewer on Twitch.
What is he doing on Twitch? What is he doing?
They want you to sell you some viewers.
I don't need that.
We-
I can get all my own. I get my own
It's
viewers.
illegal. It's against TOS.
Yeah. How do we get rid of them?
I'm fixing to.
Okay.
There.
Can't we block them or can't we set Nightbot again?
Nightbot's not programmed for my Twitch.
Oh boy.
We are yet to get Nightbot back, by the way.
What now?
We're yet to get Nightbot.
We get Nightbot set up through StreamYard.
Yeah, but we lost Nightbot, remember? We need to get it back.
I don't know. I think Anthony and Jenny didn't like it popping up. So they took it off, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And we're okay. That's the only one that I have trouble with. If I had a whole bunch of them, then we'd set Nightbot up, and then they would make sure nobody sets any links up there, unless we're, a wrench here,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's what I gotta do. I gotta fix Esther's name. Hold on. Keep talking about it. Go ahead. What do you got?
Yeah. I really don't have much when we got about 15 more minutes.
Oh no. We run out of time pretty quickly. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I don't know. What about you, Charles?
Carl's just giving me a science lesson. He gave me a science lesson. So.
Tried.
He's good.
I tried to
Good
get your attention.
Yeah. You're thinking now. You done.
Now I'm going to ask you, Ron, how many genders are there?
2.
Are there any exceptions?
2.
Okay. Never mind.
Same answer. All right, I'm gonna make Esther a mod.
But the case study I gave you was in your nomenclature. It was a man. He was a This boxer was a man who could still have a baby. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta go on YouTube for that. You can't do it with
Yeah, I got it. She's a mod now.
Okay, good.
She was a mod under the other name, so I might as well give her a mod now. Carlos, you're a mod already. Okay.
Hermaphrodites.
So now,
Hermaphrodites.
Carlos, if you could go anywhere in the universe of our known universe that we see in the sky, planets, galaxies, and Mars, all that stuff. If you had the ability to go there and actually be there physically, where would you want to go? And don't think about your age. Don't think about making it. You're going to just think about it, and bam, you're there. That's how it's going to be in the afterlife. You know, when we just want in spirit form, we can think and be anywhere in seconds. You know. So, but in this physical form, just think if you could teleport yourself from one point to another point, and you can live no matter what the atmosphere is, no matter what.
Yes.
It wouldn't affect you. Where would you want to be? No, really.
I would like to fly. I would like to fly to a point above the Milky Way galaxy and to kind of look down at it.
Well, outside of the
Because
Milky Way
when you're in that state,
yeah,
you can focus. You can focus and see. Although you are 200 light years away, up here looking down, you can look. You can focus your attention and see each of the hundreds of thousands of planets, like grains of sand on a
you'd be
beach.
like between the Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy. Then
No,
looking at.
that's just the Milky. That's just the Milky Way, which is a minor galaxy. The Andromeda is like 25 times as big.
Yeah.
As the Milky Way. Yeah.
And it's going to crash into it.
Yeah, but I don't think. I figure I'll be doing something else 4 million years from now.
All right. So now, what would be the advantage to be looking at the Milky Way galaxy, with the exception of the main example that I can think of is that you'd be able to understand what you're looking at.
Yes. Or are you saying, would you be able to understand what you were looking at?
Oh yeah, that's what I think would be the advantage, is that you would be able to understand.
Yes. Yes.
The mechanism of the galaxy.
Because when you're in that state, that you can do that and look that finely.
Yeah.
You already know all the knowledge in the universe is right there at your fingertips.
Yeah. Oh, now Esther had a question for you right here.
Yeah.
Spiritually speaking,
No.
Charles, you don't know.
No, I do not. I do not know how to I've never really tried astral projection.
I would be scared of projecting.
I don't have a problem separating and but to actually send myself, remain with myself and send a part of my spirit to somewhere else. That doesn't. I don't know. That's the way I think of it, as astral projection.
Yeah, well, you can do it on your own, by yourself. You're in your room by yourself, laying down, and then you could be looking at yourself from the ceiling. Hey, wait a minute, that's part of it right there.
Well,
But then again,
I've got to answer for Esther.
okay.
You never completely separate from your body, and if you do, they they pick you up like you're picking up a stray puppy, and put it back in the box. Just like it's that simple.
Well, I think
I've
there's
had
a
that
cord.
happen. I've had that happen like 3 times,
Yeah.
and it's
And,
kind of, the thing is, you pop out there and it's so great and so peaceful, and it's a world filled with love, and sometimes you want to kick and fight a little bit when they want to bring you back.
well, you had that experience when you shared your uh, water episode.
Yes, my
Where
near death
you,
experience.
yeah, where you
Yes.
went above the so-called local atmosphere where you're used to it,
Yep.
and you were able to look around. You were,
Yep.
however high you were up, like maybe cloud level or something like that. And you're looking
Mm-hmm.
around, looking at everyone, and you think, wait a minute, why am I looking at the beach and I'm in the water? Wait a
Yes.
second.
And why am I looking at my body under the water, struggling, and it means nothing to me.
And so then God was telling you, no matter what your belief is, someone was telling you, hey, you got to get back in your body. That's the
No,
rule.
not really. That wasn't really. That wasn't. They just said, "Okay, you've had enough of a peek at the prize in the Cracker Jack box. Now climb back in the Cracker Jack box."
That's right. Well, I didn't have a near death experience, but I did have a water episode. But I didn't have a near death experience then. I was fully aware of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I had my 3,000 pound aluminum tank, PSI tank for oxygen, for scuba diving.
Mm-hmm.
And I was down, for our open water test. I probably officially failed, but I got passed anyway because they didn't know. But anyway, I got my diving certificate, certified licenses for both NAUI and what used to be called PADI, PADI. NAUI is NAUI, and those were the certification uh, for your licenses, so you can dive anywhere in the world. Okay. So anyway, during my first open water test in Monterey Bay, there's a called the trench, Monterey Trench, which goes down miles and miles below the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's actually there's steps, look like steps or levels of a possibly a pyramid, maybe. And it just big steps and you follow down, be exploring. And I didn't pay attention. My diving partner was gone somewhere else. I was on my own doing this exploring. And then I looked at my depth gauge and it said 90 feet. I thought, uh-oh. So then I knew that, okay, well, I'm going to have to spend time decompressing on the way up if I do it fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting big trouble. So I started to go up slowly so I wouldn't run out of oxygen, which I ended up running out of oxygen at 10 feet below the surface. And by that time, I was already sore and tired from trying to get up to the surface on time. And then finally I got up to the surface and I had no air 10 feet below. If I would have inhaled, it would have been water. Right. So I got to the surface and of course I used my snorkel at that time. And I got into the surf, but now I didn't have any oxygen to go through the surf. So I just had to hold on to hey, there you go.
Hey,
What is that? So then I ended up getting through the surf. Man, I tell you, that was a rough day. There's Charles in the red, right? Charles, you're in the red?
Hey, you want to see something cool?
What was that?
You want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Let me.
So what are you looking at here? What is that? What is that yellow
This is
star?
Space Engine.
Ah.
So you
What do
want to
you think
see
about that
about?
one, Charles? My muscles are so cramped up because the water, even on Monterey Bay, it was like 45 degrees probably.
Hmm.
I had a wetsuit on, but it only keeps you so warm.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a,
trying to see what I want to do. Want to go to?
I
You
didn't
want to
go
see
diving.
Mickey
I went
Bay?
diving one time after that. I was in the Philippines. I went diving there in Subic Bay, and that was pretty
there you
fun.
go. Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
there you
Yeah.
go. That's it right there.
Where's Hurts at, Bobby? Where's Hurts at on that one?
All right. You want to find out
I
where
know,
Earth
I know where it's
is?
at. I know where it's at, but can you find it? Find out where Earth is. It's on the outer arm of the galaxy.
See, and let's say if you want to go to it.
I see a little. Okay, that's
Ah, what program is this, Bobby?
This is called Space Engine.
Ah, man, we can use some of that for our background.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have Bobby. Wait, no, I can. Can I share that? How can I share that here?
Yeah. So, Charles, you want to see what the Milky Way looked like, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I decided I was going to help Charles with this.
Okay. No, that's good. There we
But
go. Now,
anyway, we're almost done with the hour. Tara,
yeah,
I mean,
well,
or Esther, thank you for being here. Charles, I think Eddie
Bobby,
was
how do I get
here.
this picture on here?
Yeah, Canadian Bob was here.
Yeah, Bobby, how do I get this picture on here?
Get what picture?
The picture of the moon that I shared in
Oh,
M1.
send it to me on Messenger. Send it to me on Messenger.
Okay, all right. I think I showed it to you already, but I'll show it to you again. When I took this moon picture, and it was just coming up over the ridge. Actually, it was setting, but it was before the sunrise. And it was at 4:30 in the morning that particular morning. I don't know why I woke up, but I woke up and I saw the moon there, and I said, "Oh, I gotta get that picture." So I grabbed my cell phone right away, and looking through my back window, this is a shot that I got of the moon, and that was a pretty darn clear shot for looking through glass and taking a picture like that, and that was pretty amazing. Then I went back to sleep afterwards, and I ended up getting
And
up just in time for
let
sunrise.
me get it. There we go. It's coming. There we
Look,
go.
well, that picture is. Look how beautiful that is. That's a pretty nice shot there, huh?
I don't know. Yeah.
Nice,
Just,
nice
with-
picture.
just with the cell phone. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Wait
it's
for me to,
lovely.
wait for me to get my telescope fixed, and I got a good battery on it. Then I'll start using that to take some really nice pictures. Since it won't be as cold here as it is in Minnesota, I'll be able to enjoy spending some time taking a look at some of these things.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a
Oh,
card
reading
reading.
time. Reading
Yeah,
time
I'm
to
going to
end
do
the
a
show.
group reading. If that's right, Charles, I'll do a group reading.
Sure, why not?
And if you ever want a personal reading outside of the group, let me know. We'll talk about it. All right. So this is going to be a group reading for everybody, and that suggestion goes to everybody too. If you have a reading or something you're wanting to know, or you want to get some kind of information about, I don't necessarily go into great detail online, but in person, on a video call and something like that, we might do a little bit better with that. All right, so the first one, I like this one. First at the beginning of the year, which actually is this will be better about June. Oh, and something else I want to share. I bought myself a birthday gift. All right, nobody else is going to buy me a gift, so I decided to buy myself one. And it's a 1 ounce silver bar again, but it has a Morgan $half in it, and it was just cost shipping and everything. It was just over $100. The spot price for the 1 ounce of the silver bar was $92 for an ounce of silver. Now, my Coca-Cola design, if you remember that Coca-Cola silver bar I showed you, that was $35 when I bought that. And so that has nearly tripled in price. That's pretty nice, huh? So that's why I say if
It's
you can invest
something.
in silver, you can invest in silver, get silver. I do have 5 1 gram bars of gold, and each one of those are just over like 130 something. So that's pretty nice. All right, so here we go with this
All
one.
right, 27. Regain your focus.
Yeah, that's nice. That looks like the history channel thing with the ancient ancient aliens. So, uh, but these cards were made before that series.
39. You are protected.
All right. As long as you stay focused and you stay on the path that you are, you're going to be protected. Don't go off of that path. Go off of that path, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Or,
And 4. Be a light to others.
all right, so that's something we can do all year long. We can be a light to others. So share a little bit of your knowledge with people. Don't be afraid to. Bobby, I'll get a picture of these and send it to you.
Now I'll send it to Charles and Discord. It's probably the only ones that we know the most. But you can send it to Unar. I can send it to Unar, but you might have to send it to Esther. I don't know her on my Facebook. It says my recent.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. So I was trying to learn how to work with Word on my blood pressure chart or table, and I'm still having trouble with that one. What I'm trying to do is walk in the bold text and the center of the box or center of the cell. And so when I go to switch to the new cell, I want to be able to just uh, have the text when I go to type, it'll be right in the center of the cell. Upper, lower, and right center, right to left, it'll be right in the middle. All right. And I had it set, but it seems like when I restart the program or open it up again to enter the um, information, then it goes back to normal where the bold is unselected and the center is unselected. So I can reset it. So I'm trying to figure out how on that document within Word can I set it to lock it to where it doesn't change or turn off when I reopen. You know what I mean, Bobby?
Yeah, I think I get what you're talking about.
And so I need to know how to do that. And if you know how to do that, let me know.
Yeah.
I asked that, and I looked at some of the things to get done, and there's some things that needs to be figured out still, even after their explanation. So
Yeah.
there's, all right, there you go. And Esther, I
Down
sent you
forward.
yeah, Esther, I sent you the cards as well on Messenger. All right, so I think that's good there, Bobby. We got it. I have some more songs I can share on here, but Bobby wants to get out of here. I was watching a cop two today, on patrol live, it's called or whatever. And the guy's getting arrested, he's freaking out, he's on something, whatever. I didn't get the whole story with that one. But the cop said the guy was trying to get, hey, can I get my license? Can I get my license? You know, it's really weird. And the cop said, I'll give you 5 seconds. And then within 1 second, he arrests you guys. Says, oh, you didn't move fast enough. You're not getting it now. You're going to the cop car and going downtown. And then the guy was screaming, you gave me 5 seconds. No, you said 5 seconds. You only gave me one. It was screaming. So funny.
Yeah.
I
All
get
right.
song titles from that though, Charlie. I get song titles from that. And it's really interesting some of the song titles I come up with. Uh, Caroline Levitt in a press conference, one of the reporters, and he's asking her a question which was really out of line. And she said, you know what you are? You're a left wing hack. That's what she said directly to him. And you shouldn't be in that seat. You're so stupid. You need to have some more respect with your questioning, or however she said it. That's it on YouTube too. You can see that. But I mean, I thought, wow, don't make it right. But anyway, left wing hacks. So they put a name of the song from Suno. Just put that in the title thing. Suno comes up with the whole thing. It's pretty darn good. I got 6 different versions of that song, saying different ways.
Yeah. Wait
So,
until Trump starts a civil war and World War III both at the same time with his stuff going on.
what's going on? What do you mean?
Well, if you haven't been watching the news, then God forbid.
No, I've been watching the news. I don't find anything wrong with it, except for Minneapolis. That's the only thing that's wrong, and other states. But
All right, so
as far as
thank you, Esther, Charles, Unar, Kennedy and Bob was here. Andrew was here. So, we are ready?
Charles was here, thank you, Charles, for sitting in and taking all our conversations. We can always have fun
We're-
discussing things.
We try.
And I got to admit,
So you guys have a nice weekend. Okay, enjoy
yeah, you
yourselves.
too. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good night, everybody.
All right, good night.
All right.
Thank you,
So
Bobby.
all
Thank you,
those-
everyone.
All right. All those goes within the pathway of rejects. All right. All right. Everything's going to be all right. Uncle, I'm trying to do a show. Remember, we're on Mixer, Podbean, YouTube, X, Facebook, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. Sure, we'll go. Pause and scan a QR code right away, or be a ghost holding a canoe.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
All
I
right.
took that off. There we go.
All right, everybody. See you next week. And if you remember, send me a birthday card or something. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I got a birthday card. Actually, I got a Christmas card from the ladies at the Wyndham Wound Care Clinic in the Wyndham Hospital there. So they sent me a Christmas card. So I kind of sitting there, what was this for? And I looked at it. Oh, that was nice. I didn't even realize it. 2 weeks later, I forgot. Oh well, 3 weeks later, whatever. So, but yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. And if you have nice weather, get up there and enjoy it. And of course, if you have cold winter weather, be safe out there. Maybe if you can, still enjoy it, but be safe. It's pretty rough sometimes when it gets cold out there. And I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that cold anymore. And I know a lot of people go, "Oh, you got to deal with the heat in summertime." Well, not if I'm inside an air conditioner. That ain't gonna make any difference.
Right. Well,
Well, nice,
anyway,
Bobby.
thank you.
Like in your situation, as long as your hair is working fine, you're good to go.
Right. Thank you all for watching, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
Bye.